NCIG was formed from a group of coal companies that were interested in increasing the export capacity in the Port of Newcastle. That group started with 4 coal companies, then eventually grew to where it is today with 6 shareholders that had an interest in increasing the capacity of the Port of Newcastle. The Hunter coal train is a very complicated system. It starts back at the mine sites, and there are mine sites spread over 5 different coal fields within the northern part of New South Wales. There's a series of rail networks and 4 different rail operators that operate in the region. From that complex chain then works a process where it delivers coal to the Port of Newcastle. 2 terminals, with NCIG being the newest. It's a very simple process on the surface, but the technology that's involved in actually running the plant is quite world class.
Everything's very new here, very technical. It can be done from here in front of these computer screens.
We've got the 4 monitors up there. We've got a large amount of cameras on site, so we've got a lot of different views we can look at. It's all changeable with keypad setup we've got there, so we can look at anything on site.
The plant was designed and developed and incorporates the latest technology that's available.
Most of our gear can be operated from these screens, whether it be a pump, the triggers, the whiskers, everything that we have to do basically has a control via these screens.
It enables us to run a very efficient plant, very quick, to very strict environmental controls, and provide good results both for the users of the plant, the actual company itself, as well as for the community.
Everything being automated, it's all controllable from here, but also from other computers on site, from dump stations, ship loaders, right through to the substations as well. Usually we just use this area to coordinate everything around site.
Our workforce has been hand-picked. We went through detailed selection processes to recruit a team of around 100 people.
The role of the tech coordinator in the control room is to utilise the machines and get them into position for the reclaiming, for loading vessels, and also for stacking.
That involves all facets of the company's operations, from commercial operations through to engineering, through to our operations and human resources groups. In particular, our operations people are technicians who work both in operational tasks as well as maintenance tasks.
You're either inbound or outbound support. You attend all breakdowns. As a technician, that's your role. You operate and maintain, whether that be operating the dump station or the ship loader.
We're basically given a plan from the process advisor to follow with our train movements.
The quickest we can go is 2 kilometres an hour, but we bring them through at 1.4. 3,500 is probably the smallest that we get in, and around nearly 9,000 I think is our largest, so probably 55 minutes is a good time for a 7,200 or 8,000 tonne train.
And it's our role to move the yard machines around in position to utilise the yard as best possible. So we need to be getting our machines in position before they turn up for the train tipping, and then basically we liaise with the dump station operator to make sure the train comes through efficiently.
We've got dump station 1 and dump station 2. The train will arrive. After that he'll call us up. We then ask him his load point, date of loading and unit number, just to confirm that our information is for the train that has pitched up. Our machine in position for the tip, for stacking. We bring him in, raise your triggers. There's a mechanical lock basically that opens up underneath the train. Then basically unload, make sure your rate is set, and away you go.
These people are all tradesmen, and they have joined the company, and they've offered unique skills and an ability for us to mould a workforce that has accepted the challenge of a brand new plant with 21st century technology and to operate the plant very well.
This is one of our 2 ship loaders. We have 3 berths for vessels on our site, and currently use 2 at one time, and then we can go to the 3rd vessel as soon as we complete a load.
NCIG was designed to operate differently from what most of the other coal terminals operate in Australia.
We reclaim from our stockyard, which goes along our conveyor system to the buffer bins, and from our buffer bins it goes along a conveyor system through our sampling station and then through to the wharf facility where we can load over our ship loader to the vessel itself.
Typically, most coal terminals operate on the basis of where they deliver coal to the port based on the shipping schedule in terms of when a ship's nominated and it comes on turn to load, They'll very quickly try and assemble the cargo down at the port just prior to the ship arriving and load the ship.
We get varying size of vessels here, from the handies, which are a small vessel, right through the cape-sized vessel, which are up to 300 metres long.
We've got to look at things like stockpile balancing and also making sure that the piles are stacked and reclaimed efficiently.
NCIG was designed with wide stockpiles and an ability to actually de-link the rail process with the shipping process. So each of our users have the ability to deliver coal down to our stockpiles regardless of the shipping schedule. Each have their own dedicated area where they can deliver their coal and stockpile coal prior to shipment. I think the biggest challenge for all the people that have been involved with NCIG has been the challenge itself of a brand new plant, the design, the construction and the operation. Many of the people that joined NCIG were new to the industry, so they accepted that challenge and they've been on a very quick learning curve and they've done that task admirably, and they've moved the plant from its early days of commissioning through ramp up through to where it's actually delivering the capacity that it's been built to deliver.